Marvel Studios' very own Loki recently did an interview where he was asked about the end of the journey of his character and who he wishes he could have worked with before his time came to an end. Now, of course, we know his time's not really set to end, but they're trying to convince us it is, but he reveals an interesting name that I think a lot of us wish we could have seen. When you really sit back and look at all the characters that have appeared in all the films, especially the likes of the Avengers films, and let's really talk about Infinity War and Endgame, it's kind of hard to imagine that some of these characters never actually shared scenes together or never met, where that's where Tom Hiddleston comes in. He revealed recently that he did have a cameo in Age of Ultron, which was cut. And there were some people there he hoped he could work with, but again, he doesn't really explain who they were and what the cameo was, and it's probably due to the fact that he's not allowed to. But furthermore, they ask him, well, is there any other characters that you wish you could have interacted with or been with those actors and had some of that chemistry and energy between you guys? And he says for him, it's all the Guardians of the Galaxy and also Spider-Man. He says if you really look at it, how is it these characters never crossed paths? And he truly believes that this is one of those things where you couldn't really make it work at the time due to how the film and structure of everything and the story that unfolded is, but he says this is the ones. But then he adds a couple more to this list saying, well, there's also other characters I would like to meet. How about the Winter Soldier and Sam, aka Captain America? Those are also missed opportunities. And he says that there's other characters, whether they're in this universe or that universe. And he says he has a whole list. He could run down a bunch of characters, but that would be pointless because what's the point? And I kind of agree with him, but also I think, like many of you, he's coming back, probably multiple appearances. Like, what's the point of getting rid of him? So we'll see what happens, but I'm genuinely excited. I want to see what they do with Tom Hiddleston's Loki when he's back. And you can easily see how he could interact with some of these characters. I mean, there's already plenty of theories. I have my own in regards to what they could do. So I think if you realistically look at everything, there's a through line where some of these characters and the natural course of story can lead them to meet up. Now, of course, it's not going to be the original versions or compositions of these same teams, but yeah, the story evolves. Or wait, maybe it could be, because he could literally take himself anywhere and do anything. And see anything. Who knows? What do you guys think? Who do you think he's gonna meet inevitably? I think Spider-Man is a given.